Okay, welcome back. Here's a word problem that is going to use and deal with some factoring to solve it. Here's the problem. A group of students were traveling on a train to Washington, D.C. The train traveled at a rate of x minus 2 miles per hour. The total distance that the train traveled can be represented by x squared plus 10x minus 24. Using this information, determine the total time the students were traveling on the train. This problem assumes that you remember that distance is equal to rate times time. What am I talking about? Um, distance, the distance you travel is equal to the rate or the speed. You could think of it that way, times time. For example, in normal terms, let's say if you're driving 50 miles per hour, R is 50, and you drive for 3 hours. How far did you go? 50 miles every hour for 3 hours. You drove for 50 times 3, which is 150 miles. Okay, that's basically what it is, but we have expressions. Well, in the problem, they're telling us that our distance is x squared plus 10x minus 24. So this represents our distance. Okay? Well, they also tell us that the train traveled at a rate of x minus 2 miles per hour. This is our rate. So we're saying this distance is equal to this rate times, we'll label this t. Let's put a multiplication equal symbol here. So this is my distance equals my rate times time. You gotta just solve this. Basically, what times this equals this. Some of y'all probably figured that out without even looking at it because you know we were factoring, so you had to go backwards, and that's smart. But this is really what they're looking for. And for that, I would just guess. Go x. When I say guess, it's an educated guess. X minus 2 times something will give me this expression. Well, I know the last term, when you multiply it, you have to get negative 24. So let's just guess some numbers. Negative 2 times what is negative 24? Well, and this has to be x. I know that. Let's see. I only got 12 or 12. Or 12. Okay, I only have 12 to choose from. So 2 times what is 24? That's 12, and this has to be positive 12. That's my only choice. I said guess, but it's only one choice. And if I multiply this back out, x squared times 12x minus 2x times negative 24, that works. So basically, to answer the question, it says, using this information, determine the total time the students were traveling on the train. The time is x plus 2. That's it.